welcome to my video. So today has been long and chaotic and all over the place. We had appointments and other things, but we finally reached this evening with a baby who has had very chaotic with his naps still. But he had probably, 2 hours of naps today. Tried waking up at like 5 a.m. this morning, and like it was a whole thing. So I am all over the place a little bit tonight, but hopefully he goes to bed well. His last nap, he fell asleep while he was eating. Unfortunately, slept a little close to bedtime, but that's fine. We have about an hour till bedtime, and then I'll put him down. I'll probably eat a snack, get ready for like bed, getting comfy clothes, take off all my makeup, everything like that. And then I'll probably start writing, sitting down and like getting some of that stuff out. I'm working on a book that I've been playing with, my next book, which is a mystery. And I have been working on my outline for it on a poster board and sticky notes, the whole thing. So I'm working on this like poster board thing, so I'm writing stuff down, trying to figure out where the story's going, kind of what's happening in between everything. I feel like I have a lot of good points where I can, like, I put in things and I know what's happening, but then I just don't remember or realize, or I forget that there's these points where just nothing happens. And then I have to fill those spots, and I am like, well, how do I move the story forward in those moments? What things can happen that can still entice the reader without it being boring or filler or whatever? And so I'm kind of working on that, kind of figuring out the outline for the rest of it. But yeah, that's the evening basically. It's gonna be nice and chill, but we're gonna have his bedtime routine and then my bedtime routine and writing and eating and all of that. Because he starts his bedtime routine about 6:45. We do bath, and then we get undressed, and then we do book and prayers and boob and bed. All in all, like, it helps him know that it's time for bed. And most of the time, like, even if he doesn't feel tired yet, we lay him down and he doesn't even cry, because he realizes that, like, well, this is what I'm supposed to be doing even if I'm not ready for it. So hopefully we'll see what he does. It should be fine. But alrighty, well, yeah, let's get on with the video. It's bath time! Yay! So normally, my husband helps me with bedtime routine and we like work together on it, but he is at a meeting tonight, like a church meeting thing. Our church is volunteer based, and and he works with them, and he has like he volunteers and helps them with certain things, and so he's at a meeting tonight. So we're doing this just us tonight. I think one of my favorite things about being a mom is watching him grow and learn new things and discover things. This week he has discovered his tongue. And it's so cute and so funny, because he just start all over the place, just sticking it out, and it's so funny. But he's learned, like, he's been learning about his body, he's been learning what he can do, how he can sit up, different things like that. And so it's just really sweet to be able to like watch, because like it was a few weeks ago, not a few weeks, I guess it's been a little while, he discovered his feet. He discovered that he can put his feet in his mouth as well, which is funny. Now he's discovered his tongue. It's interesting to see what he's slowly discovering about himself, and how like he's figuring out that he has these things. And it's just cool to watch those changes happen as he figures out like what he can do. I will say, so the newborn phase was not terrible for me. I did not mind it. I loved the cuddles and the love and all of that. But like that mixed with postpartum and everything else did suck a little bit. It was just not my favorite thing. But you kind of realize as they get older that like they're just more fun, you know? I feel like him little was wonderful, and I loved him little and cute and all of that. But now the way he's interacting, he's learning to sit up, he's having a little more independence, and I love that. I love that he has this independence and need to kind of learn to do things on his own now. Like he's discovering that he wants to be independent. He doesn't need to be completely reliant upon us most of the time. But it's just so interesting to learn this slow growth and slow process that he can be able to learn how to function and do things and suck on his toes. Some things are weird and it's not what I think would happen, but I love it. I love that he is now able to have this independence, that he's going to start sitting up on his own, that he's going to start crawling and walking and moving, and I love that independence. I love that he's going to have that. Not to say that I don't know. There definitely comes a sacrifice of being a mom when you have a kid attached to your hip and things like that. And I love that. I don't mind that. I love the sacrifices. But at the same time, I also love the idea that I will have a kid that can walk around and I can tell him to grab something or do something. And I know that everything comes with their own challenges. And I'm trying to be loving the moment. And I think just like I do love these moments. And there's moments where I just look at him and I'm like, I love you so much. And there's no way to describe that feeling. But I'm very excited for the future as well. And I'm excited to have more kids and to do it all over again. But it's just funny. It's funny how like being a mom works. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna finish up bath time and then we're going to do bedtime, jammies, book, boob, and bed.
Bath time complete. Whoa! Put your jammies on. See, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will truly show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap.
He is down, and I am going to get into comfy clothes and basically get ready for the evening now. It's like 7:30 almost, like, and I'm not planning on going to bed anytime soon, but I'd rather be comfy and yeah. So I'm just going to get comfy and then check back in with you. Alrighty, so I am all comfied out. My comfy polka dot pants and comfy thing, baby monitor. Alright, I'm gonna start writing on my poster board, that's what it's called, and start getting everything organized. So I already have quite a bit done. So this is my lovely poster board with the main stuff, and then so it's organized, I promise. It's just organized in my way. And I started writing it, but I'm writing it on paper, which I don't know how I feel about that, but it feels more true to the story itself, since the story itself just feels more paper. I don't know how to explain that. It's a feeling. Everything's a feeling. It's me coming up with stuff. It's total, I don't know, it's just making everything up as I go along. I'm going to start writing that up and probably find something to eat and yeah, go from there. This is where I insert 2 days later. I didn't finish off the video. I wrote a little bit, and then I sat down and ate food and watched a show and then went to bed. It was a very short evening. My son got sick the next day, and he's been sick since, so we've just been taking care of that, which means that I'm just not focused, not here. My brain is totally elsewhere. So here I am, finally finishing the video. I wrote a little bit. I wrote some more on paper. I'm still plotting, but I think a lot of my brain has just kind of whoop for a second away from the book, as I've been kind of very much more focused on being a mom right now. Even after, because like he went to bed last night and was not feeling good, to the point where like he wasn't going to bed on time and he was waking up crying, and like he's just a really hard night, which means that I had a really hard night. So I just couldn't focus on the book. Maybe tonight, I'm not entirely sure. It's still been a bit of a sporadic day focusing on him. I'm drained. I just don't know how much I can give right now to that. So this is me kind of just finishing off the video saying sorry. I wish I gave you more. I'm sorry that I didn't. But I hope that you enjoyed the video still, and you enjoyed seeing a little bit of my evening with my son and the time that we get to spend together. Thank you so much for watching, and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.